So thinking about the Good Studio and what you guys are great at. So thinking about that brand strategy, I love what you said that, you really help these brands who have existed in market for a little while kind of find their spark or find their magic again and what's unique to them. Is there, obviously you guys offer that as a service, but if brands are listening in or businesses are listening in and they're feeling a little bit underwhelmed with themselves, is there anything that you would suggest that a business does or reflect on to kind of, reignite that magic inside their brand?
Yeah, definitely. I think the first thing to do is step away from the day-to-day. So take yourself out of the office, out of your usual workspace, and just turn off your emails, clear your agenda, be like, I don't have to solve anything today, but just acknowledge that it's time to recalibrate a little bit, look back a bit, and then also get back to that why as well. And sort of just sit down and say, like, ask that question, like, why, if you're a founder, why am I doing this? And start journaling. Or I'm a bit of a talker, so I like to talk things through, but I know other people, like, writing can really help. I think our first port of call is often to go to, like, what we do and, like, the services and the clients, etc. But I think you need to dig deeper if you're really looking for that differentiation. It's like, well, how do you do that? It's different. Like, what do you really enjoy about those, like, the way that you provide your service? What do you think clients get out of it? Start kind of attacking, I guess, looking at the question a little bit differently from those initial surface level questions, like, what do we do? Who do we do it for? There's always a little bit more there. And I think a big one, and Joel, my business partner, is really big on this. He believes that everyone starts a business for a good reason, and sometimes we just lose sight of that. So it's, just going back, and it's those introspective questions and trying to connect then, okay, well, my personal why, but also what does the day-to-day look like? How can I connect those two together?
I love that so much and I love what you said about, we forget why we started. It's so easy to get overwhelmed with, like, the day-to-day grind of all of the things on your to-do list and kind of forget, what lit us up in the beginning.
Exactly. And, like, also talking about, like, well, what type of life do I want to live? Is it Monday to Friday, 9 till 5, or is it something else? And why do we have to put in these traditional, like, hours or frameworks, etc., if that's not the life that we want to live?
Yeah, that is so cool. It's, I don't think often enough as business owners, we kind of get permission to stop and reflect. And, it's funny. Oh my God, it's funny. I was recording a reel today, as you do, trying to get on the bandwagon.
That's so hard.
Oh my God. So, but it was funny because the little tip I was giving is that you don't always have to do what everyone else tells you. And as I was kind of reflecting on that myself and my journey, I was like, yeah, I feel like I thought that there was a way to do business, and you kind of looked around and, had to follow a formula that everyone else was following. And it's only been later in my business life that I've kind of gone, hang on a second, if I have to show up to this thing like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, damn it, I want it to be something I love.
Exactly. And it's like, well, even the old pros and cons list, it's like, what are the things that I love? What are the things that I don't like? And why am I doing these if I am my own boss? Like, do they have to really questioning, do I have to be getting back to emails in a certain time frame? Do I even have to be on emails 5 days a week?
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be a game changer. I hate my emails right now.
Oh, so stressful. It's
so funny. It is though. No, it's so awesome because I think, you're spot on. Like, we really need to stop and reflect and think about that magic, because I think then there is a flow on effect to our messaging, like how we show up on social media, how we reply to emails, how we do proposals. Like, if we're forgetting about that business brand magic and why we were in it in the first place, I think that our ability to connect with an end customer starts to decline as well.
Definitely. And I think when you're really clear on your values or, like, priorities or what you enjoy and what you don't, then you have this different way of approaching business. Like, you have a different way of approaching your emails. Like, you might be more casual, more straight to the point, cut out all of the fluff. And all of a sudden that differentiates you in how you deal with your clients. And then it's also lighting you up because it's like, well, great, I got rid of all the fluff that I didn't enjoy doing before.